Hello Itzy Ritzy fans. We're gonna do an unboxing of a Boss Plus leopard bag. Just got it in the mail. The package that it came in said it weighed about 5 pounds. So just know that from the get-go. Here's the original tag, Boss Plus. So hopefully that gave you an overview. And here's just here's another generic overview. You can pause the video. Okay. This bag does come with a very cute, it's supposed to be just for packing purposes, but it is a ribbon attached to actually quality leather tassel. So it's not intended to be kept. However, I just thought this was super cute. And on seeing it, I thought, yeah, I'm just going to keep this because this is just super cute. Again, this is meant to be nothing more than packing material. However, it's cute enough to, in my opinion, to keep. As we unpack this puppy, as you saw in the directions, there is a tassel with a charm. It still has the plastic on it. There's a plastic clasp that keeps it together. There's that seamless parent pocket that everybody's been talking about. I can get an adult size hand. I have a medium size hand. I can get my hand all the way in there. The zipper does not go back up in there, so it's just down. The dust bag is in here. At first I thought this dust bag was kind of superfluous, but this material right here and this material is of the vegan leather, and it does seem, from other reviews, it does seem to peel quite easily. So if you're storing it and don't want it to stick to a shelf and peel or stick to another surface and peel, this dust bag will come in handy. But honestly, you could use any bag if you happen to lose yours. Also in this parent pocket, you got a nice big spot. Most cell phones, I would assume, would fit in here. I'm filming with mine, otherwise I would show you. And then there's another same size pocket. So you got two similar size pockets. You got that elastic keychain holder with clasp. So it'll be helpful for keys or maybe AirPods case or whatever else you might have that might have a key ring. Then you also have this pocket right here. I can get my full forearm in there. Just have the Itzy Ritzy logo in there. I don't feel like a normal size folder would fit in there. However, possibly a kid's coloring book. Let's test this out. I have one for my kids. So yeah, I don't know if I could possibly zip that, but about a kid-sized coloring book would fit in there. Not an actual size folder. If you have something that's rather small, like a notebook, it would fit in there. And here are, before we move on, here are the stroller straps. You can do this and then just hang it from wherever you get it from, but you know, honestly, when I was looking at the design of this, I thought to myself, this would be so really cool to like link these together. And they don't recommend this, but honestly, if you're on the go and you don't have time to put on your bag, you could just link these two together and have a quick mini way to put it over your shoulder. But anyway, that's just my opinion. They didn't recommend that. In the main compartment, you have two of these pockets. Silica gel still in there. I can't really give you dimensions, but I can give you, here is my notepad, like a sticky notepad. It will fit that. Just to kind of give you an idea. It fits that perfectly. It comes to a little bit low the zipper line, like right here, but I wouldn't put much more than that in there. and the bottom pocket's about the same width. Let's test it out. Yeah, I feel, yep, okay, so the bottom pocket, interestingly, oh, both of them, excuse me, they both have, I misspoke, they both have extra room at the top. So if you needed to get something a little larger, I feel like something a little larger would fit in the top one, because you have about, it's about 2 to 3 inches up here, whereas you only have about an inch right there. This one goes all the way down to the bottom. Okay, so in the main compartment, you have this mesh lining, and I just feel like that's super helpful because if you have items, whether or not you get the packing cubes, if you have items in here, they can easily fall out. But this is elastic. This is elastic right here, and these buttons do come off. So if you wanted to remove them, you could. And then you have little pockets on the side. It would fit a whole case of baby wipes. Let's test that theory out. It should anyway. I do not have my cell phone holder, so I'm going to test it. Okay, so my Kirkland baby wipes fit in there just fine. It does, I will say though, as you notice, like about 1/3 of the bag is now not usable with those in there. But if you wanted to do that, you could. You have all that room. You have a similar pocket up here and a mesh one up here. You have an elastic mesh one over here, same size as this one, but again, if you put something in here, you're gonna take up about 1/3 of the bag. You have similar sized pockets to this one over here and this one right here. And then this one, this is the one that would fit a laptop or a folder. Let's test that theory out. I have a binder, and let's see if that actually works. I feel like the binder would best fit in the front. This is just a 1/2-inch binder. It would fit in the front. I don't know about the back though. Yeah, it's a little bit of a stretch to get it in the back. I'm trying to do this one-handedly because I don't have my cell phone holder stand. Yeah, it's not fitting in the back. I feel like if you had an iPad, which I do right here, an iPad would fit a little bit better. But anything beyond that, maybe a Microsoft Surface. But I know it does say laptop, but I think that's a little bit of a stretch, depending on what model you have. So that's a 10-inch iPad. It does fit nicely back there. And then again, here's another pocket back here. This only goes about what my hand's width in, so about 4 inches in or so. And that's it. There aren't any other pockets up there. That's it. And then this little pocket right here opens right here. And this is like a perfect pocket for cell phones, or if you wanted to put your possibly your wallet in here. It's just deep enough for pens, or you know, like if you're at the doctor's office and you need to quickly grab a pen, that would be a perfect pocket to put a pen in, so that way you could just quickly grab it and not even really have to take the bag off. It does also come with insulated pockets for bottles, coffee mugs, whatever, on either side. For whatever reason, I don't know why, I know that there's different types of insulated material. I wish they had made it a darker color or made it blend in. It just kind of makes it more like a diaper bag and not so posh. That's my only negative comment I have about this bag. And then of course you have a changing pad, which on this model of the Boss Plus is, let's see, this one is upholstery fabric on this side. It is quite cushiony. I don't know if you can see my finger compress it, but it is quite cushiony. This would not fit my 2-year-old. However, I do feel that if I was in a pinch, I really could use it for him out in public. I know a lot of people are reviewing saying that they don't want to use theirs. Honestly, if you just put down like a dog pad, like, you know, for a pet to go potty on, if you just used a fresh one and put it underneath, you wouldn't have to worry about germs at all if you were changing at a public station. So I really do like that this one has a magnetic clip. There we go, it's closed. And then of course in the back, it's kind of hard to see, but the shoulder pads have like a diamond crisscross pattern as I squeeze them in. I don't think you can see them very well. Nope, you can't. But it's a diamond crisscross pattern on the shoulder pads. If you're like me and you're a seamstress, the inserts of the actual straps have this strong, this material is that leather upholstery, same as the changing pad right here. This strap is more ribbony. It is pretty strong. It is pretty durable and strong. And I feel like as far as backpack straps go, that's pretty durable. Overall, I was really surprised how tall this was. Given that, you know, I'm used to JanSports and just regular normal backpack sizes. This is a little bit taller, I feel, than a JanSport. But if you're gonna think about buying this, don't think about it being like a diaper bag. Think about it being a diaper bag, or think about being a backpack plus a little bit of room for a diaper bag. I'm sure you could get everything you wanted to in it, but I just, even though it's rather big, I feel like you're always gonna be running out of room. A lot of people have been complaining that it is heavy, and it is quite hefty. I feel like a lot of that is coming from the bottom. This rubber is rather nice, but I feel like that in itself, and the fact that I'm feeling the bottom, it is quite reinforced. Whatever they not just the rubber, but whatever they reinforce the bottom with is quite hefty. But I feel like that just adds to the level of durability. So if you're worried about weight, it is quite hefty, but I guess it gives you a little bit of a workout as you're out and about with your kids. Hope this review's been helpful. This has been the Itzy Ritzy Boss Plus backpack in leopard.